Good afternoon, parents, and welcome to another Second Grade Team Presents. Today we're going to be talking about some reading strategies that you can work on at home with your children. Since we're getting to that second grade level, just telling children to sound out the word is not really the best strategy. As our words get longer, our books get bigger, the words are going to be longer than cat, where it's easy to hear the k, at. So we're going to look at some different strategies that you can have your children work on at home. So in class, we have been working on 10 different strategies that we can use to tackle trouble when we get to a tricky word. Now you'll notice that none of these say sound it out, so we have lots of other strategies that the kids can use. One is we can look for words we know within a word. So if we have the word chopping, inside that word, I already see hop and chop and ping. So I can look back to the text and see, does this sound right and does it look right for the letters that I'm looking at? Another strategy that we've been working on is looking for vowel teams. We have a little song over here on our little girl. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So when they see AI together, it makes the A sound. When they see EA together, it makes the E sound, and double E makes the E sound, OA makes the O sound, and OE makes the O sound as well. So when they see these letters together, they know that the first vowel is the one who's going to be making the sound. We can also use some word patterns in family, some rhyming words, to help us when they see something that has look in it. Well, book, took, shook, cook, all can come to mind, so they can use their word families to help them figure out what an unknown word is. So if they see okay, it might remind them of look. They know how to say look, and then they can look at the word shook and be able to figure it out. We have also taught the children some of the syllable rules and how we can break a word apart into syllables. So we split between compound words and anything that has double letters, we split between those. If we have a consonant and then LE, like purple has PLE, we split in between right before the consonant in the LE. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel patterns, we split in between the two consonants. And we talked a little bit about affixes or the root words. But we try to make sure they know that there is one vowel sound per syllable. So you're not going to have two vowel sounds in a syllable. So when you break those words apart, a vowel sound should be in each syllable. This is a favorite among the children. We call this strategy cover and slide. So they cover up the word with their finger and then they just slide slowly, like in the example, tick. So they just cover and slide their finger and say the word slowly as they go, and it helps them figure it out. We've also looked at some different prefixes and suffixes that are added to root words that might help the children figure something out. So if we see re at the beginning of a word, it means to do it again. So if you are going to redo your homework, you're going to do it again. Pre means before, so pre-K is before kindergarten, things like that. It can help them break down that word and again get to the meaning of the word. Lastly, as they are reading and they figure out that word and they go back to put it in the sentence, because the goal of figuring out that word is to make the book make sense or make the sentence make sense. So we need to go back and read that sentence again and think, what would make sense, what looks right, and does it sound right? So we want to make sure that they're thinking while they're reading, and when we get to a word and we think we figured it out, we go back and we make sure it looks like the word I see on the paper, it sounds right, and it makes sense with what I'm reading. So there's just a couple of the strategies you can use to help your children read. All of these we have done with them already in class. If you have any questions, please give us a call.